Hello, high achiever. Do you feel that you are needed everywhere in your business and you can't really think about things that you could delegate potentially? Then this video is for you. I'll give you a clear way to think about your work and how to structure it so that you can really identify those tasks that are easy to delegate. Hello, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Linnea. I'm a time management expert, a certified coach and a project management professional. And for the last 10 years, I've been helping teams and individuals to improve their ways of working to become more productive. I coach high achieving women on how to get more time for what they love in their lives. And I do this in English, in Italian and in Swedish. And I also have a group coaching program in English. Check that out on my website. You will find the link below. So, starting to think about your work in a different way. The first thing I would like you to do is to pick one activity in your business that is repetitive. So it could be either recurrently done on a daily basis, monthly, weekly, or even quarterly. And this is important that it's a recurrent task because that's where we want to start putting our energy, because it's the ratio where we have a high ratio between this time that you save and the time that you need to put into teaching somebody else to do a task in your business. I use the Hierarchical Task Analysis to do this. It's a tool for basically breaking down a big chunk of work into smaller pieces. I used it a lot when I did my PhD in usability. So it's a tool that is used to really identify which are the different small pieces of work that are needed to compose a bigger activity. There's another thing called the work breakdown structure, which is used in project management. It's kind of similar when it comes to what it does, because it's also breaking down work into smaller pieces. The scope is different though. In the work breakdown structure, it's about planning. But they're basically the same thing. It's just that the hierarchical task analysis breaks down the work into smaller pieces, which is kind of what we're interested in here. So I'll give an example when I create YouTube videos, and I'll explain how I did my process. Of course, I created a process for creating YouTube videos since I'm a process nerd. So I'll go through how that is done, so that you can do something similar for the tasks or the activities in your business. So when I create a YouTube video, the first thing that I do is to get an idea. So the first thing in my work breakdown structure is idea creation. And there the different sub bullets will be get the idea, put the idea into Google Sheet, then refine the idea. And the second bigger task is to create a structure for the video, and under that I will put do research, watch other YouTube videos to get ideas on what others have published on similar topics, and then write down the structure of the video. So as you see, it's really detailed on what we are doing. So now I'll skip forward a bit, because those tasks are not something that I'm delegating in my business. After this, I record a video, I upload it, I edit it, and then I upload it on YouTube. And then we come to the parts that I started to delegate already from the start, actually, in my business. So those were things related to the publishing and keywords and description and creating thumbnails for my video. Thumbnail is the first picture that you see when you do a search on. It's like the preview of the video. So I detailed these tasks even more. So it's like one task is create a title for the video. One is create the text for the thumbnail, so for this picture that we put in the beginning of the video. Another one is write a description of the YouTube video. And all of these tasks can be delegated. They could potentially be delegated to different people. That's why it's so important to really be detailed, to really divide it into small, really tiny tasks. I mean, if relevant, you will find that out yourself. Then I had to create thumbnail. And that's actually the very first thing I started to delegate in my business. And then we have the publishing tasks, and those are also delegated in my business. But really, this structure helps you understand really the tiny components of something bigger, and that's why it's so useful when you think about delegating, because when you have just one tiny task, it becomes easier to understand, okay, so what competence is needed to do this? Is this something that I would like to delegate? Watch my other video on the 5 things to consider to identifying what you need to delegate. I'll put a link at the end of this video, because that's also useful to kind of start thinking in the delegation mindset. I hope you found this useful video. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what you think about it and what things you will delegate in your business. If you're looking into really becoming more productive, please ensure that you grab my free download below, and I put a link below. I send you lots of love. Have a wonderful day.